There you go. Aren's live. Aren's about to.
You're live. I'm gonna fart on you.
All right. Well, this is not the right video for that, Aren.
It could be. Could be.
If you want it to be.
On this.
Yeah, I have. I actually have seen a lot of weird stuff.
I'm pretty enough. Twitch won't cancel me for it.
I disagree so heavily with that. You have no idea.
Did you call me ugly?
I mean, I'm not calling you pretty, is all.
Oh.
Siri said you're ugly too, nerd, idiot, loser, dumbass, L, irrelevant,
I didn't
fell
even know
off.
my Siri was
ratio.
on. It's fucking weird.
You know what's weird is our Google thing. Like, I cannot be talking to it, and like the one in the kitchen will just like, oh, I'm sorry, you wanted me to play Aretha Franklin right now?
Yes.
Like,
yes, I do.
I don't love it. Anyway,
I would love to just hear that in the background while we're doing the.
It's not. It won't be in here. It'll be in the kitchen or
like the dabbling of it.
Oh, I don't know if it'll pick up from here.
Just a little faint of it, like out there. That'd be.
I don't know if it'll pick it from here. But as you can see, we got Scooter. Oh no, it's Chasing Scooter now because you changed your name, and I'm still not used to it.
Wait, did you change your name?
I know.
Did I miss this?
No.
What?
Yeah, back in January, I finally changed my name.
You made big
I've not
moves.
seen this
because you're not around, Aren. You pop up for like one stream every 5 years, and somehow I still have you as a mod.
Excuse me, I've hit like 80% of your streams. I just don't fucking talk most of the time.
Yeah, well, how do I know you're there? I want to know comfortably that I can talk about you behind your back.
That's
with respect. I want to. Yeah, I talk about you behind your back with manners, like a gentleman.
You're a back end of a horse.
Hell yeah, dude! I love that.
That means butt.
Cool. Thanks for clarifying that. Shalomvel, how's it going this morning? We Scooter's here because we want to cover the Nintendo Direct and other things, but before we do that,
I had so much fun with it. It was my favorite.
One of the directs of all time.
Sure it was, because everyone's favorite Nintendo Direct is a partner Direct. You know,
But was it
the best one.
was it better than the Farming Sim Direct? Is the question.
No, not for me.
Yes,
No.
I would say
Not,
yes.
not for me personally. For me personally, the farming one had more stuff that I was interested in.
I need more than one Farming Sim. No,
Yeah.
he can fuck.
No, I'm being dead serious. The farming sim one, there was at least like 2 or 3 games that I was like, that's cool. I can deal with that.
Well, yeah, because I had a
Nothing-
wrestling game in there.
I was like, nothing great, but there was like 2 or
There
3 things I
was.
was like, that's cool. This one, there was like a half a game that I was like, that's kind of cool. Maybe in
I got
10
like
years.
2 things I care about in it, if I remember rightly. But before we do that, we'll let Scoop
We'll get
introduce himself, talk about what he does, who he is, why he's here, how he got in my house.
My house.
My house.
Our house, comrade.
Thanks. Hit a Scoop. Who are you?
All right. Well, hello everyone. I am Chasing Scooter. You might remember me as Scooter 102089, or some people have said Scooter 102089 because they love to be funny.
So many numbers.
Yeah, gotta love the
Breaking
numbers.
Discord.
But, it was time to get rid of them. But yeah, I'm a variety streamer with a huge emphasis on Nintendo, indie, and retro. Though I have been dabbling now into Xbox. It's a newer
GaaS.
games for me.
You're not allowed to like more than one brand. You can't do
Bro,
that.
I just sold my PS5 because I decided PC's better. Like, you can't
Well,
like
that's
one
why-
thing.
So this is a good time to tell you you're getting replaced, Aaron.
Ooh.
Rough that you had to find out this way. We don't do PC games around here. Get away.
Yeah,
Gross.
we're
But-
console gamers.
Yeah.
Bro. But bro, if I can find
Bro?
it, my bad. Bro.
What, are you gonna try to find your Sony Pony emote that you don't use anymore?
Bro, but I'm still the resident Sony pony.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
Resident Sony Pony. Oh boy.
Well, you listen. I mean, even though I'm agnostic, but whatever. We are here. Hey, John's got his
you're not.
Nintendo one somewhere. Yes, I am.
No, you're
I'm
not.
playing a Steam Deck.
Jeez. Yeah, that you call a console, and you like.
It is.
Technically, to be fair, if I really want to go, because I'm on PC, I'm basically an Xbox shill since Microsoft. It's all the same
Yeah.
shit.
Well,
That's one way to put it, yeah.
So when you play your God
It's
of
just
Wars,
Microsoft's other console, bro. It's their console to do taxes on.
hell yeah, dude, TurboTax fucking rule. No, it doesn't. Speaking of which,
Best game
income
of the year, bro.
income
Best game
tax
of
is
the year,
theft.
TurboTax.
I said it
There you
again.
go.
What other games can you play and eventually get money out of? Maybe, hopefully.
There was that whole NFT craze where if you hate yourself, you could do that with those
I do
games.
get 12 cents after spending $800. That's my favorite.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So actually, speaking of games that you could play, Scoot, what have you been playing that you can make money off of? Maybe
That making maybe like what 10 cents on ad revenue, maybe if that.
you're getting 10 cents. Holy shit!
Maybe if that.
That's bold.
Lately I did promise my community and stuff when I changed my name that I would try a series that I've never done before, which is Legend of Zelda. There's been so many talk about, it's like, you never played Zelda? Are you really a Nintendo gamer?
I'm shocked that you haven't played Zelda.
Yeah.
Or like,
So, I did it to a vote. It was between Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Breath of the Wild, because those are the like 4 ones that I feel like are like
Praise be Breath of the Wild, game that created all games.
true. We wouldn't even have the original Legend of Zelda without Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild made the difference for everything. We all know that.
I hate it.
Surprisingly, Wind Waker HD. Well, Wind Waker was the one that won, and I was looking at prices, and I'm like, I'm not paying $100 for Wind Waker on the GameCube, and I really didn't feel like emulating to kind of give it more of an authentic experience. So I did have a copy of Wind Waker HD on the Wii U, which
Greatest
gave me a
version.
chance to bring out my Wii U, especially for next month because it'll be the last month of online gameplay, so I'm gonna play some games on there.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's shutting down. I forgot about that.
It is shutting down. Yep, Wii U
As it
and
should.
3DS Online are shutting down next month, in April, early April.
I think
I
somebody at
thought the
Nintendo
3DS
forgot
already
the
shut
server.
down.
Went. No, the store did.
Oh,
The store,
did.
only the
Okay.
store went down. The online gameplay is still there until April.
How am I gonna play Urban Champion 3D online anymore? Heck.
But I'm sure that there's still going to be some games that are going to still be online because, like, for example, if you go to the Call of Duty games on the Wii, I still have those, and they're still online.
They are.
for 'em. Yes.
I was ranked like top 100 in the world at World at War on Wii. I will go back.
Well, World at War on the Wii was fun, including GoldenEye because that was under Activision as well. The GoldenEye remake, like they call it, that's still online, which is cool.
Weird
So
that it
I
still
wouldn't be
works.
surprised the Call of Duty games on the Wii U would still be playable. Anyways, so that I'm excited to continue playing some Wii U games. I know I'm going to be playing a lot of Tekken Tag Tournament 2. That's going to be a big one that I'll be playing a lot of. Current games right now, I'm doing another game that I've never played before in the series. I think I like slightly played a little bit of Resident Evil 4, but I am playing Resident Evil 5 for the first time.
The greatest Resident Evil, as Aaron would say.
That too.
Hell yeah.
I suck at it. It is very clear on that first playthrough. I die a lot.
That's fine.
Resident Evil 5 is supposed to be co-op only. I don't care what anyone says.
I would not play it single player.
Way to only play it. Yes, I do feel that.
That's I noticed a little bit because me and Chris were trying to get all the achievements and haven't in a little bit played in a little bit, but anytime like we try to do single player stuff just to like grind some of the achievements, it is not fun. But every time we play co-op, S tier game. Not really S tier, but it's really fun. It's a lot of fun co-op.
I mean, in most cases, co-op just makes it much more fun experience. And
except for Resident Evil 6,
nothing can save Resident Evil 6.
Yeah,
I've
heard not so many good things.
The only good thing about Resident Evil 6 is RKOing zombies.
Okay, wow.
I was unaware that there was a straight up RKO in there, but I also believe it.
Dude, Leon, like if he plays Leon, he can just do like a fucking diving RKO to zombies, and there's also like a jumping super kick.
So the greatest game of all time, actually.
Wrestling into it. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got a little WWE action.
Pro Wrestling Zombies is about the only good thing about Resident Evil 6. Okay. Everything else is awful.
Yeah, and then during our playthrough of that, Weapon and I were actually going to be giving away copies of Resident Evil 5 and 6 on the Switch. So,
I'll take him. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving them to me.
Don't give anything to Kev. He's a bully.
There, buddy.
I'll take them.
Take these nuts.
I mean, of course, I've been playing still my Switch quite a bit, especially with the NSO. I'm like got tons of stuff to play on there, but mainly Mario Party 3 right now. Like that was my shit on the 64. So when I'm said finally when it came out, it's just such a blast to play.
I never played much of 3.
Yeah, Mario Party 3 has always been my favorite, hands down. Always been my favorite.
The only experience I have with it is whatever's in Superstars. We had 1 as a kid. My friend had 2, and then I didn't know anybody that had 3.
I've never played Mario Party.
If you were hanging out with me at that time, we would have been playing 3. Like the games that we were playing on the 64 at that time were Mario Party 3, Mario Tennis, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Mario Kart, obviously, and Smash Brothers.
Where's 10 though? Let's play Mario Party 10 like adults. Get that Wii U tablet out.
Mario Party 10, that's the one you would want to play?
No. I think I played that once with Tina and her mom, and we were like, this is not the greatest Mario Party. The Wii U one.
Honestly, I like Mario Party 10. My personal least favorite, and I do get a lot of flack for it, Mario Party 8. I thought that was...
I loved 8.
Yeah.
8 was great.
No, it's not.
8 had a mini game where you had to jerk off the Wii remote and you got a giant splooge thing, and whoever the largest splooge wins. Greatest mini game ever.
Yes, and I always got made fun of because I always win.
Aaron's sitting there thinking that we're making this up. Hold on, Aaron.
No, yeah, go and search up the game. It's the soda one. Yeah, you literally have to jerk off the Wii remote.
You say you can't stand. Oh wait, is Scott Hall documentary? Oh, it's everybody. I would have watched something on Scott Hall.
Everybody.
It's everybody.
I never had. Look at this. It's called Shake It Up, Aaron. And look at the instructions. They're very important. Okay, you got the rules.
Shake your can of sody.
Remember, it's on the Wii. It's on the Wii.
Oh my god, dude.
Greatest game. 10 out of 10 game. Let's see who. Look at this.
What the fuck?
My money's on Blooper. Hell yeah.
Blooper did win.
Greatest Mario Party ever.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Because even if you win that game, you still lose.
I got a shake weight workout. That would have been great if they just made the Wii remote with a shake weight attachment. Oh, you could get a double workout as you play.
There you go, Nintendo. Add this to your Joy-Cons.
Yeah,
use the HD Rumble in there. There you go.
That would have been good. And I see you got one more thing, Fortnite, and you don't have Peter Griffin yet.
Surprisingly, my friend Evil Guy got me the Battle Pass, so I've been trying to get Peter Griffin.
How long do we have until Peter's gone? It's soon, isn't it?
March 8th. March 8th is the end of the season.
Man,
there is a
in 2 weeks.
There's a chance I might play it today, depending on how things go. So if you're around, Aaron,
I'll join.
We're starting it.
For that.
I don't know what's going on. I know we're gonna try out. I'm gonna get people to try out Roboquest first, and then if we don't like it, we might move on. I don't know. Might be Overwatch. I ain't promising.
What time?
So
I've never played Overwatch.
Starting the festivities around 1, but listen, no promises. Okay. Just keep an eye on things.
Because I have to get picked up around 3:30 because I.
Well, then you suck.
To go to training tonight.
Well, that's things Scoots played. You're almost there, Aaron. What did you do?
It's your turn, bro. Fortnite into Fortnite.
Me?
You played Fortnite.
Yeah,
I played like a little bit of Fortnite because
but it's written down on the gimmick thing.
All right, fine. I played a little bit. Like, I'm starting to feel it again. You know me. It goes in waves with me. Where like I can only play with friends, and then it's all I think about. It goes up and down.
I only play with friends ever on Fortnite.
Visa, have you played Hawk? What is Hawk? I have not. Don't know what that is, but like I don't know. I like Fortnite still. Just like I'm ready to get a new season. Like I like this map, but like there's just so much NPC bosses that kind of annoy me. But like I'm ready for like a new map at this point. Beyond that, I didn't write it down, but I'm playing Roboquest because why wouldn't I be playing it? It's the greatest game of all time, brother.
I know how much you've been enjoying that. Like I haven't been able to see the gameplay and stuff like that, but I know you've been loving that.
Do you want to see gameplay? Don't worry, I'll talk about the gameplay right here. So anyway, we got some Roboquest.
Sure you will. All right.
Yeah, no.
It's 2 hours of your life right now.
Respectfully, I really just want to shit on Roboquest because that's all Kev talks about now.
We don't have to be friends.
About like Golden Sun or.
Ooh, look at me. I'm playing Bloons Tower Defense again.
Oh, yeah. I
look at this. It's the greatest. It's Doom and Borderlands have baby.
It looks too much like Borderlands, so I don't.
It's only an art style. Like shut your mouth. Aaron hates everything.
Borderlands bored the shit out of me the one time I played.
Because you played Borderlands 1, which like was great at the time, but immediately became obsolete the second 2 came out because it was like one of those like a tech demo for the sequel games.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it bored the shit out of me.
That's a new series I've been playing with the Evil Guy. We got to get back to that eventually, but I've been enjoying myself. We're starting with the first game.
I'm not gonna sit here and say it's bad. I can see why people like it, but it just bored me. I didn't like the gunplay. I didn't like.
I mean, obviously, Borderlands is not going to be for everybody, so that makes sense to me.
I eventually do want to try the second one with someone just because I have heard it's better, but
it is
the reason I didn't like the first one. I don't think changes in any of them, so I still don't think I'm gonna like it.
Well,
so.
I'll let you know when Evil Guy and I go for it, and then if you want to join us with that, because it'll be new for you, new for me. So I'll keep you tabs. But we are playing on the Switch, just FYI.
Hold up, Squid. I was with you for a second. Okay, Borderlands 1 was great till 2 came out, then it was terrible. And then 3 was the weak point. Wrong. I think 3's biggest issue is that it's not 2, and people are upset that it's not 2, and I'll stand by that forever.
That's kind of a problem with gaming in general. You know, when you've got like the pinnacle and stuff, it's always going to be hard to.
It's like, why isn't it as good as this one?
That's still my opinion. Why people don't like Dragon Age 2. Like Dragon Age 2 had its issues, but like no matter how good Dragon Age 2 was, it was never going to compare to Origins.
It can never do it. Yeah. I feel like that's just a thing in general. Like, I mean, you can even say the Mario, like, always everyone will talk about Mario 3 and Mario World. That's why even today, like Mario Wonders and these games just will never knock it down. But
There's just a point where like some people are like, because game is older, therefore better, and like
yeah, a lot of people have nostalgia glasses
yeah.
glasses on. But you know, at the same time, some of these games are really that timeless.
Like no, like if somebody made Nintendo made the best 2D Mario ever tomorrow, people would still be like, not as good as Mario World because older.
Some people are saying that Mario Wonders is probably like one of the top ones.
I've only, maybe you've seen it, but I've only seen people be like, not as good as Mario World because like it's older in their brain. It's like, this is the one.
For people to say, not as good as Mario World, not as good as Mario 3. I mean, we're still even having debates today about is Mario 3 or Mario World better, you know.
Well, it's 3,
that's
but
still a debate.
Yeah, it's 3. Easy.
Oh yeah, absolutely 3. 100%.
And then last thing I said before we ramble. Yeah, good.
No, I want to hear your reason why.
No, he's just gonna shit on me.
No, I'm not gonna shit on you. I actually genuinely just like World more. But for me, it's just because that's the one I played more of.
Yeah, that's fine. Fair. It's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, World is still, like, people get mad at me for saying that, but they're acting like I'm shitting on Mario World. I'm not.
We'll see the internet.
It's just Mario 3 did.
Kev said Mario World art is the worst thing ever.
It is.
He said it's the ugliest game ever made. He said,
yeah. "Oh, yeah, I stand by.
Original." Yeah,
I still think
the ugliest game compared to.
I do hate the art style of it.
Automatically, I know tier because it's so.
Well, I know it's a me problem because like my brain puts it with like bad Flash games of the time, and like I just think about these shitty animations people have made, so like I just can't get it out of my brain, and also just I hate.
I used to play so many of those terrible Flash games at school, man. Those are.
I don't like it.
I think there was like one called Wiz 3 I played the shit out of. Donut Boy, I think that was another one I played.
Just whiz on everyone.
Yeah, and then there was this basketball game I used to play the shit out of.
There was a lot of weird like baseball ones that I liked.
The baseball ones? Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Wait, hold on, man. Super Mario Sunshine 63 was a thing? Excuse me? I don't know what that is.
Yes, there is a fan made called Super Mario Sunshine 63. Yep.
Weird. And can we all agree that Yoshi's Island was awful? I won't say it's awful, but
I
was bored as hell. I thought it was boring as hell, and hearing crying baby Mario in my ear. It was just
okay. No. You want to hear my hot take? This is my huge hot take, and I get shit from this all the time. I like Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island better than Super Mario World.
I've heard that before, but like I don't want to hear crying baby Mario.
I mean, yeah, if you could shut Baby Mario up and stuff, then I can understand that because that baby and sound is annoying as fuck. I get it, but overall,
that take sounds like made up for you. No, I've heard it before, Squid. It's not the first time I heard it. Anyway, back on track. All right, I finished Enter the Gungeon.
It's not made up for views. I'm dead serious. I am a huge believer of Yoshi's Island over Super Mario World, and I could sit here and name my reasons why.
You won't though,
and they are. Fuck all y'all that hate, bitches. That's why.
Yeah, that's the whole reason. Just quick. I beat Enter the Gungeon with the pilot. I found the most overpowered weapon in this game. It was the hentai tentacle, basically. It did so much DPS per second. Game's great. I definitely want to go back to it, but I want to play a co-op, but there's no online co-op. We have to do like some weird like Steam remote play.
What is this? 2004?
Yeah, this game's old actually, so possibly. I don't know when it came out.
I don't
2000. I don't remember when this came out.
That's kind of funny.
I don't know. Enter the Gungeon game. Enter the Gungeon.
It's funny how most new games you can't play like co-op, like
2016
co-op anymore. But then the one game that you like can't play online co-op, we're like, what the hell? Just give us both. Just give us both. It's 2024, damn it.
Bro, this game came out 8 years ago, and now I feel old. Like, and I haven't played it.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, I beat it. It was a really good game. I would play it again. I love the nature of this game. I do want to try Exit the Gungeon, which people said like isn't as charming and fun, but I'll try it. I wonder if that has online.
Once you've had that level, you're never gonna reach it.
Yeah, when you make a game that's so good, it's like, what do we do after? Like, I genuinely wonder, like, for Mario Kart and Smash Bros, like, where do you go from there? I feel like you just gotta keep putting that game everywhere.
A game with 96 courses, and you got Smash Brothers with all the characters. What the hell do you do next?
That's all the characters +1.
Oh, this is a completely different game. Wait, hold on. This is like a different style game, so I can understand why people don't like it as much.
Oh yeah, it definitely does have a different.
Interesting. All right, well that's basically it. Play Roboquest. Aaron, what have you played?
I have barely played games this week.
What else?
Because, well, hey, fuck off! I've beaten like almost 4 games, and it's only 2 months into the year. I've beaten more games this year than I did all of last year already.
I'm proud. Oh, I know. I forgot to mention a game. Wait,
What?
I gotta stop you. Need for Speed Heat. Actually,
I was about to say, like, aren't you playing something
yeah,
right now?
I totally forgot to do it. I'll do it quick because
Not the best Need for Speed, because that would be Underground 2.
Here's the thing.
Yes, GameCube. Hell yes.
GameCube. I played on the Wii.
See, the one after Underground 2 is the one that introduced cops, and that just annoyed the shit out of me and my
No,
team.
so all right.
Wasn't that Most Wanted?
Yeah.
There's been so many. I feel like every third Need for Speed game is called like Hot Pursuit or Most Wanted in my brain. Number 1, but number 2, like there's been cops in a bunch of them, and this one's got it.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Underground 2 was like, I think the last one that didn't have cops in it, and since then they've put cops in most of them.
Mm-hmm.
And dog, I just want to ride around and fuck shit up in my stupid pretty car. Like,
Well, you can.
fuck the I don't want to deal with cops, man. I deal with cops in real life. I don't want to deal.
I thought you were gonna make an NWA reference there.
No. Heck the police, brother. Now this one, it's got like 2 kind of Need for Speed games in one, almost, where like the daytime races are where you earn like money and you do like circuit closed tracks, so the cops don't bother you during the day, but at night you do like these illegal underground street races where you get reputation, and that like allows you to unlock new stuff, but you need money from the daytime races to buy it, kind of thing. And I don't know, I didn't realize how popular this was. Like there is a huge Need for Speed like community going on that I didn't know about. Like
I knew this game was still really popular,
but for this game, like I thought Need for Speed has just been like pooping out titles and nobody's been caring about them. Apparently not the case.
I mean,
like
there's got to be some love for them if they keep making titles out. You know,
I mean EA just poops things out.
Continue them, right?
Yeah, I guess in theory, but like I just feel like it was like very, very small. But I've had so many people come out like telling me car parts, what I need, what I want to do, racing. What's up?
I even got one on the Wii U, Most Wanted U.
Yeah, so that one got remade again because that was the PS3 360 port, but they remastered that one. So I wanted
PC.
Yeah, I want to try. Like I want to try more of these. They're fun.
I had fun with it on the Wii U. It was a really good time. Played very well. Looked really nice on the Wii U. I enjoyed it.
I heard it used the gamepad actually pretty well.
Yeah, it actually. For a like a 2-player thing, like one person on the gamepad, it's actually kind of cool stuff you can do with it.
It is wild how many other companies used the gamepad better than Nintendo did.
Most companies did not know how to use it well. I guess one example would be really good. Was Batman Arkham City Armored.
Yeah, that was good actually.
They did a really good job with that. Though it sucks for me because they forced the gamepad and my disability and the gamepad. I can't do it.
Heck. All right, that's everything I played. Aaron, what'd you do?
All right, so as I was saying, I didn't play a lot of games this week because like a week and a half ago I got into a car accident and I don't have a car right now. So like I've been just dealing with trying to find rides. So like my work hours, since my job is like showing up to stores and doing activities, it's not exactly like I have to be there at this time. Is just finding rides and like spending weird times getting to work to get my shit done. So I haven't really had a lot of time, but me and Anitra, earlier this week was our 7-year anniversary, and she finally sat down and watched Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring with me.
Wow.
7 years to watch that movie, so you're almost done with it then. Like you got another hour to go.
Bro. Yeah, dude, we did actually watch it in 2 sittings. We stopped halfway through the one night and then finished it the next morning.
That's why I can't watch movies. They're way too long for no reason.
Especially Lord of the Rings.
I can't handle them.
I love Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is nostalgic good. Watching it now, I still really enjoyed it, especially for the time it came out. Most of it still holds up really well. Some of the effects are like you're like, okay, I can see like, this is a 22-year-old, 23-year-old movie. I kind of see the age a little bit now, but surprisingly holds up pretty well. But that inspired me to play Lord of the Rings Final Fantasy X. I mean, Lord of the Rings The Third Age.
Hell yeah, brother.
Which my favorite part of this is they didn't have the rights to like the books or anything, so they couldn't create an original story. They only had the rights to the movies, but they didn't want to follow the Fellowship. So what they did is they created a party that was like the Fellowship, who just followed the Fellowship one step behind the Fellowship.
I really thought
They
Aaron
would
was
use,
going to
like-
weave that into being inspired to play Persona again. Probably will.
I mean, I do have to. I have one more achievement left in Persona 3 Reload, so don't worry, I will. I'm
Okay,
about
fair.
halfway through my second playthrough.
Sick.
But I just took a break from it for a little bit right now before I burn myself out too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like Lord of the Rings: The Third Age is absolutely ridiculous, but it's pretty much if you have Final Fantasy X's combat in Lord of the Rings, and I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It's stupid, so I've been playing that on my totally legal GameCube copy on my Steam Deck.
Right. With the you got the
Totally
disc
legal.
attachment that Nintendo sells, right?
100%.
Yeah,
It has
yeah.
nothing to do with Dolphin, we swear.
I mean,
No.
honestly, I really do just own it. It's like right behind me, but I've
Yeah,
been playing
your
it.
legal backup, right? Of course.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't think that game is super expensive, so it's one of the.
It's a GameCube title. It's probably
I think
worth
I own
5
it
times
on
more.
GameCube and PS2 because I
You'd
originally
be
played on
surprised.
PS2.
GameCube titles are actually going up in price right now, like really high. So
So I'm not shocked. I've seen it happen.
I won't be surprised if the Third Age will eventually go up. I have
That reminds me of when I first moved to Ohio. I found a Fire Emblem, the Path of Radiance. It was $70 for the game, full case, and the walkthrough. And I was like, that's a pretty good deal. But like, it's not gonna go up anymore, so I'll get it eventually. And then by the time I got it, it was $150 for disc only.
Lord of the Rings on PS2, 15 complete in box. GameCube, 25 because you got to pay Nintendo tax.
You gotta pay Nintendo tax without it being with Nintendo anymore.
You gotta pay Miyamoto
I mean,
his
it's the
dues.
same thing with the Simpsons games. The Simpsons Hit and Run and those two games. Those games are a lot more expensive on GameCube than PS2 and
Baby.
Of course.
So how's that Lord of the Rings, Aaron?
I just love Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, like there's two things that I super loved as a kid, and it was Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. So yeah, I'm happy.
Good job.
The game's fun. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I've beaten it before a long time ago, like when I was younger, when it first came out, type game. I beat it, but I haven't played it in a while. And then I started playing, or because I was selling my PS5 and I wanted to dabble in it. And I don't have my PS5 anymore. I've officially sold it yesterday.
wow.
I downloaded and played the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo before I sold it, just so I could dabble, since one of the games I beat this year was the Final Fantasy VII remake. And as someone who sits here and consistently says that Final Fantasy VII is one of the most overrated games of all time, I still think it's an S tier game. I'm not saying it's bad by any means, but it is one of the most overrated games of all time. Final Fantasy VII remake made me fall in love with the characters more than the original Final Fantasy VII ever did, and it's literally only part of the story. Like, I loved remake. Like, the stuff they did, the little changes they made, I loved it.
I wish 10 got this much love from Square.
Bro, I wish 8 and 10 did, because I'm actually a
well, 8 can just... It could be
8 could use the quality of life, because like there is a good
just make a new 8. Just make a whole new 8.
Nah, dude.
An 8 remake now. That's gonna be the next plan.
Please.
I just want 8 to have a purpose for me to do the combat, and then I'd give a shit about it.
I think the
I have
purpose
no
is
clue.
it's fun.
I've never played Final Fantasy, so
Ever
Crazy.
play 10 and then 9.
RPGs is a very hard genre for me to get into. It's very hard because I have to be invested, and especially now with having a 2-year-old, I don't have the time to get invested in there.
That's something that Kevin and I always talk about, is both of us, like, so for me, JRPGs and RPGs are my favorite. Like, it's been my favorite genre of all time. Me, even not having a kid and having a pretty flexible job, I still struggle to get through games or play long games because of the time commitment. So
yeah, I mean, even with my streams and stuff, a lot of people come by my stream and you're like, oh, you did an 8-hour stream, and then you'll see there's that little chapter. You'll see I go through so many different games. I haven't found too many games that really like suck me in that I could sit there and play to the end. Even Mario 3, like, it's my favorite game of all time, but eventually I need to like step away from it. And I
Yeah.
can tell you right now, even though I've been playing a shit ton of Fortnite, I am ready to take a break from that game horribly. Like that game
So,
is finally really cutting.
I know
me
what you
down right
need.
now.
You need Titus or in Cloud to be in Fortnite. Confirmed.
Hell yeah.
Dude, honestly, you know what? Wait, what was the one with guns? Was it 15 had guns? Well, 8 had the gun
A
blade.
lot of them had
They
guns.
put 8 with the gun blade in, Squall's in Fortnite, and it becomes like a mythic weapon. Bro, I just solved everything.
Hell yeah, I love this.
Hell yeah, dude.
I do have Final Fantasy VII on the Switch, so it's on my list. But right now I'm going to be going through Mario. But right now I'm going to go through Mario RPG. I'm trying out smaller RPGs to see if I can get myself into that genre because
That's
it's
fair.
a whole new
Yeah.
section for me.
Can I
I'm
tell
gonna-
you a
I'm gonna-
small RPG?
Say
Go
what?
ahead, Aaron. Aaron,
Go ahead, because yours continues on. I was going to change it a little bit
All right.
back to what
I was gonna say small RPG that you might like beyond Mario RPG. Same kind of thing with that whole like active button
hours.
thing. Sea of Stars. Try that.
I heard really good things about Sea of Stars.
I actually plan on
It's
getting that soon.
so good.
Next time it's
Yeah.
on sale, or if I decide, I've been thinking since I'm gonna probably keep the Series S right now, I might get Game Pass back. Especially since like MLB The Show will get put on Game Pass, and then I don't have to buy MLB The Show this year since I sold my PS5, and that's about the only game that I kind of care about with selling the PS5. Sea of Stars is on Game Pass, right?
It is.
Yeah.
And it's good you said Sea of Stars and Paper Mario series for RPGs. Paper Mario is not an RPG series anymore. Y'all have to accept it. It's not.
Another
Okay,
relatively
that
short
is
one
one
that
that
I
I
really
beat.
liked was Ikenfell.
I gotta try that too.
I did beat the first Paper Mario. I did do that one as a kid because I really did enjoy that. It has one of the best Bowser themes ever.
Yeah, it does.
That theme is fucking epic.
Going back to what was said before, I've Final Fantasy 9 is the only Final Fantasy I've never played, so I can't comment on that. But Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy 16, I haven't played that yet, but whatever.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Sure.
It just came out. Not just, but within the last year.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 10 is, until I played Persona 5, Final Fantasy 10 for a long time was my favorite game of all time. There was nothing that touched it, nothing even close. So I will agree with Kev that Final Fantasy 10 is the best Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 10 is actually what got me into JRPGs consistently. Like I had dabbled here and there, but like when I was younger, I played a lot of like more shooters. I even played more platformers, which is shocking coming from me who hates most platformers.
Really? Okay.
Especially like 3D platformers, except for like I loved Spyro. But other than that, like most 3D platformers I hated, and like besides random Mario here and there, like I'm not a big platformer guy. But I played a lot of like Medal of Honor, Time Splitters, games like that.
Oh my god.
And then I played Final Fantasy 10, which is funny because a 10-2 commercial is what got me to try Final Fantasy. I went to Blockbuster and went to rent Final Fantasy 10, but I couldn't remember which one was the one I wanted, 10 or 10-2, and the cases didn't really help. So I was like, well, 10-2 is the second one, so I'll just get 10. And never went back. It's JRPGs are my favorite. Final Fantasy 10 is my favorite game of all time. Depending on the day, it's either that or Persona 5 now. So yeah, Final Fantasy 10, best Final Fantasy. I will also die on that hill, but I can't talk to Final Fantasy 9. It's the only one I've never played.
Yeah, I think there's a remastered version that they probably just up-resed it a bit. I would say try that one out.
I have it on. I actually have it on PlayStation, but I think I have it on Steam also. But yeah, going back to the original thing, the Rebirth demo is a lot of fun. There's a little piano mini game you can do, where like they literally have a way to play. You can like once if you learn and memorize where all the stuff is, and you know music, you can play any song on it. It's kind of funny. There's people like on YouTube right now just playing random songs on the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo piano, and it's actually amazing.
That's
the greatest gameplay.
Yeah. And then like, so it started like the demo is like a flashback in the game. If you don't know 7, doesn't really matter. You're not gonna know anyways. But you get to play as Sephiroth a little bit, and boy, is it fun to play as Sephiroth. That dude fucks shit up.
Yeah, he's cool. I played him in Smash Brothers, the game he's from.
Yeah, dude.
Obviously. Yeah,
Just like
Sephiroth.
Oh yeah.
just like Master Chief from Halo or from Fortnite.
Right. Well, yeah. He got his own Halo. Yeah.
Yeah, he got his own franchise after Fortnite made him famous.
Oh, of course. All right, we do have to run through the direct, and I figure that'll be
Wreck these
first.
nuts in your mouth.
Got him, dude. Holy shit. Damn. All right, I hate you,
Do
Aaron.
you want to do the other news first? I don't even know what you had.
Nope.
I can't find anything.
I got their little things. This is the main
Let's
event
do the
comes
little things
first.
first. No, let's
Alright,
do the
fine,
little things
whatever.
first. It just makes
All
it
right,
fun.
we'll do. All right, fine. All right.
Fable sucks, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, the one Fable I played, I actually enjoyed. I don't remember.
I got 4 Chrome tabs open, so the computer's struggling. Give me a second.
Bro,
So we
I
get-
literally live with 7 or 8 Chrome tabs open. Get a good computer, coward.
I do need to download more RAM. All right, so
Maybe we all should
Download
have
more
a friend that
RAM.
can give us like multiple $1,000 computer. God.
hell yeah. We got id Software, who is rumored to be working on an established IP. id Software, the Doom guys, you may know of them. I like them a little bit. Yeah. So they were kind of saying that there's a rumor they might be working on Fable, and I don't know if I want that. And then the other rumor was that Banjo-Kazooie title is being reworked from its original vision.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Listen, I know it's hard to hear, but I think everyone needs to understand. The Rare you loved died a long time ago. They're not there. And when everyone goes, why Banjo? No, I know new Banjo game. They're gone. They've retired. They've moved on. You gotta let it go.
The team actually is over on Playtonic. That's why Ukulele is there.
Yeah, and I played Ukulele. Not that good.
It's fine.
Your Lele.
No, it's fine. No, Scoot, here's the thing. What you said right there, it's fine. And then it did the worst sin that every game does to me, where you get to the end of the game and go, you didn't get enough Wankle points to get to the boss. I didn't tell you till this very moment, but you needed this many Wankle points. All those levels that
with 3D platformers, they forget to tell you a little.
But that's the thing. They tell you here's what you need to beat the game. And these are these additional levels if you want to go back for a challenge. But then you get to the final boss, it's like, you don't have enough Wankles. Didn't you do the optional challenges? We made them for you. Banjo games are just Spyro games. You buy them from Wish.
That is insulting to Spyro.
Spyro and Crash to me, better games. I will say. I've tried Banjo.
That's literally what's
Yeah.
saying.
I mean,
I'm agreeing with him. I've tried Banjo Tooie to start that game 4 times. And the start of that game is stupid.
To Spyro, I don't even think it's a Wish Spyro. It's just garbage.
Yeah.
I love the breaking news, Frosty Tools. That is the perfect breaking news right there.
Yeah, well, it does a little recap. So anyway, I don't know if I want id Software to do an RPG. They're kind of good at what they do, but maybe, I don't know, why not try something new? I guess
I would rather see them do that than the Banjo-Kazooie. I feel like they're gonna fuck that one up.
I'd rather I want to do Doom game.
Fucked up.
Yeah, listen,
Especially after Nuts and Bolts. Do we need a Nuts and Bolts round 2?
No, but I also don't understand why by law every 3D platformer has to be a collectathon. Just make it. Let me get to the end. Why can't I just do that?
Because they gotta squeeze more.
They gotta make the game longer, bro.
They gotta make it longer.
Don't overstay your welcome. Anyway,
no, that's not how it goes. You gotta milk the titty. It's like Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh yes,
milk it for all it's worth.
That is a good titty. All right, we got.
This is also making me want Game Pass.
Quick Game Pass update. I'll do it from least important, obviously, to the most important. Space Engine. Don't spoil it now. I know people can see on the video, but we got an audio edition. We got Space Engineers, which I was kind of interested in, but it's Space Minecraft. Tales of Arise, which I played on PlayStation. I had a feeling it was going to come to Game Pass, but I did not wait. Good Tales game. It was like a B tier for me. What else we got on here? Bolt Gun, super good boomer shooter thing. The last level is cheap as fuck though, and I think the game knew it because there's just a straight up invincibility cheat at the end. Turn it on, and I just saw the end of the game. A very good game though. I would still recommend it. Madden, if you care. I heard Indivisible was it's by the. Yeah, I heard it's by the people that made Skullgirls. And it's like a Metroidvania.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, it's a weird art style Metroidvania type game, but it's not. But it's really fun. I enjoyed it. The only reason I tried it is one of my favorite YouTubers / streamers, Brizzy Voices, did a voice in it. So I was like, oh, well, I really like Brizzy. I've followed Brizzy since I was a baby. I'm gonna check it out, and I actually had a lot of fun with it. It's a good game. I would check it out if you get it's not like a S tier game by any means. I would say B tier, low.
I think it's on my
it's a solid game.
Let me see if it's on my very short list of games. Let's see.
Very short.
Yeah, it's only up
Only
to
like 200.
846. It's fine.
846.
It's any game I've thought about or just, crossed my mind a little bit or that I want to replay. It's not important. Don't worry about it. Maneater, and then main event, obviously, Bluey. I want to play Bluey for the memes so bad.
I mean, sadly, I'm getting a lot of views from playing a Paw Patrol game because that's on Game Pass. God.
Yeah, because it's hilarious. Why not? I mean, but like memes aside, like
Patrol racing one.
No, it's
oh yeah, there's a
I
race.
played that one for
Adventure City Bay or whatever. Because I was just curious about it because eventually my 2-year-old is a fucking obsessed with Paw Patrol like to no end. So I figured I'll take a look at this game and see if it might be something that he
would try at some point.
Kind of see if he likes it, So
Right.
like it's on Game Pass, I'll try it. And then someone in my comments is like, "Play it right now." I'm like, why? I didn't want to do it on stream. And
well, here's the thing with Bluey though. It's like this is kind of a good. I never thought about it until somebody said it, so I can't remember who told me. But like for parents who have kids and they don't want to spend money on a Bluey game to keep their little crotch goblin entertained for a few hours, like here, it's on Game Pass. Let them download and play it, and then you don't have to spend money on it. Like that's kind of a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. It's good to have a variety of different games and stuff for different audience. That's I didn't know how much I would be playing my Xbox and stuff, but then I was blown away with the Game Pass thanks to Evo Guy and stuff. So I see the appeal behind it, and honestly, like right now, I would personally go for a Series X right now over a PS5 just because of that. Because
or just get a Series S.
Have much
exclusive. The S is only $299, man. I mean, and I'll just throw it up on TV. Please. The greatest AI art I've had done.
Some games on the PS5 that I want to try, but most of it is on other consoles or something like that.
So basically, at this point,
really,
hence why I sold my PS5. The only game that's not eventually going to come to PC or something else that I want to play is MLB The Show. But again, I kept forgetting that because I'm so used to MLB The Show since PS2 has been exclusive to Sony. A year or two ago, they started being on Game Pass. It's going to be on Game Pass day one. So like now I'm like, there's literally no reason for me not to just.
It is mind blowing that happened because hell, even MLB The Show is on Switch. On the Switch, for Christ's sake.
God, it's awful on the Switch. I own it.
Oh, is it? I've been curious to try it on the Switch, but I'm like,
it runs at half the frame rate, and for baseball,
if it's 30 frames, that's not a big deal to me. I play Fortnite.
But for baseball, it is.
It's a big deal for baseball,
because you got to be able to hit it. Boom.
The sport of baseball in general is very timing based, and MLB The Show, like you can adjust, you get used to it after a while, but that used to fuck me up because there was a point I was playing competitively, and I would go from Switch to PS5, and it was every time it was a learning adjustment.
Well,
but
I could actually understand that because that's how it was for Fortnite. Because I started Fortnite with Switch.
I can't do Fortnite on Switch.
And then now I'm playing it on my Xbox One X, and the frame rate does make a difference.
The frame rate and the buttons.
Play the Switch version, no problem.
Yeah.
But the 60 frames for Fortnite really does make a difference.
Yeah. And the buttons.
No, the buttons don't. No, the buttons don't really do anything.
I would recommend if you did want to randomly try baseball for whatever reason, just play it on Game Pass. If you're saying you have Game Pass anyways, it's on Game Pass. So.
Now I'll definitely have to try it because I've been always curious about it. Some of the sports games I kind of used to play, but the closest baseball game I ever played as a kid was the Mario Baseball, which was fun as hell.
I hear that game's fun. I've actually never played Mario Baseball.
Really?
Baseball.
It's just surprising because I'm a huge baseball.
Go ahead and get out your Steam Deck.
Actually, I think I have it on my Steam. Bro, I have 400 games on my Steam Deck.
You're legally backed up games.
Yeah,
those Mario sports games were fun as hell. Like honestly, I love.
Weren't they?
Strikers back in the day.
They were once. And then, what the fuck, Nintendo? What are you doing?
Yeah, well, they just need to let next level games work on them. Just let next level games do it.
All right, quick other thing before we get into the direct. We got some Atlus leaker said that the Crazy Taxi and Jet Set reboots are games as a service, which I hate because you just can't play more than one of these at a time. And I don't really see how Crazy Taxi needs to be a Fortnite style thing.
What?
I don't get why.
Why?
But yeah, I don't know. I can only imagine there's gonna be like, oh, here's 40 cars you can download. And then there's gonna be a remake of the original, which I would actually care about more. But like,
Yeah,
I just
would care about the remake more.
It's just like physically, at least for me, I don't know, maybe people got more time than I do, and I got a lot of time at this current moment, but like, I can't be like, okay, I gotta get my Fortnite skins and put money into that, and then like, here's a Crazy Taxi game that like is gonna get constantly up there, and I gotta put time into that. Like, it just, I can't see people playing more than one of these at a time, and it's
I don't see
fucking
that being
weird.
possible. I don't know how that would go, honestly. That's
The-
as much. I'm a
Whoa.
huge fan of Crazy Taxi. I've always been. So just even the idea of that kind of like, I don't like.
The Jet Set reboot has graffiti and shooting gameplay.
Pew,
The game
pew,
about-
mother lover.
The game about tagging street art has shooting gameplay.
Because that's what we need. Hey, fuck it. Let's do what Crazy Taxi do. Let's add shooting to that too. Let's.
It's just, this is gonna, both of these are gonna flop on their face and Sega's gonna go, nobody cares about these. Why did we try?
This is a problem with Sega. They don't realize what made their games good in the first place. This is why Sonic has not been really
Good
great.
since Knuckles, right? Of course. I'll say
I mean,
3D
guess
Sonic
Mania,
sucks.
but Sega gave that to.
I don't know. I hear
Christian
the new
Whitehead and
Sonic
them, and
is pretty good. I haven't played it, but
Which one?
Yeah, the 2D ones, Mania.
no, the new like open world Sonic games actually.
Oh, you're talking about
Frontiers?
Frontiers, yes.
Yeah, I hear that's actually pretty good. Like most people liked it. There's issues with it. It's not like a perfect game by any means, but like I hear most people actually overall that played it enjoyed it.
Yeah, I heard people enjoying it too, but it's still nothing to the caliber of the 2D games. That's the
Just
thing.
stop trying to make 3D Sonic happen.
Well, yeah, Sonic Heroes was the GOAT. The best 3D Sonic.
Sonic Adventure 2, I love it.
I've tried Sonic Adventure 1, I think 2 different times. I can't. Game's fucking
You
garbage.
need to do 2. It's a different
I won't.
game. You
No,
can't
I'm not.
on the same.
Nope.
You need
By-
to,
it's-
Over here telling me I need to try Borderlands 2, but won't try Sonic Adventure 2.
I'll try.
What a
I'll get you Borderlands 2. You get me Sonic Adventure 2.
I already
Dude,
own
I'll
Borderlands
pay
2.
you to get Sonic Adventure 2. It's not that expensive. It's
Fine.
really not.
Get me whatever. Is it on the Xbox or Steam Deck? I'll play it.
Yes, it is. You can buy on Xbox because it's from the Xbox 360 backwards compatible. You can play on there, or you can play it on Steam.
All right. If Sonic Adventure 2 was way better with 14 A's, I'll try it.
But
I'm not
I'm
promising
going to be
it.
honest with you. I think, truth be told, I think you should play the GameCube version because
I
there
ain't doing
is
that.
some issues and bugs and stuff in the
It's funny you
HD
say
one.
that.
So I would recommend trying to get the GameCube one.
So some dude was in my stream telling me about how Sonic Adventure was great on Dreamcast, and he said every single re-release after the Dreamcast one has made it worse and worse somehow. He's like, I don't understand how every.
Fine.
You're right. The GameCube one's fine, and then it just got worse and worse and worse with
Yes.
every re-release.
100%.
So I don't understand.
Wholeheartedly agree. So
However,
if you want the best experience, the GameCube version is the best. It's
Yeah, here's the thing with that adventure. Hold on.
Wow, dude, that's crazy. Just do it legally on your emulation machine.
You're
Yeah,
right.
do
I
it on your
could.
Steam Deck.
I just want to see just for funsies. It's $50 game. I ain't spending $50 on.
To be fair, that's
So I
I
would-
actually expect
That's
that to
actually
be a
not
lot
bad.
worse. I
That's
expect
really
that to be
not
a
bad.
lot worse.
That could be
Yeah.
a lot worse.
I don't understand the issue. I have a friend with over 1,200 Steam hours on it. Vel, I can tell you that I've seen people on Steam who play a game for 700 hours go, worst game ever. Do not buy.
Bro, that's
So-
my favorite with Steam reviews is like, this game is literal garbage.
Game sucks. I
Never
hate
would
it.
recommend this. 2,500 hours.
Okay, Velcro, I could tell you the reason why I could easily say that is because I played all the versions. Okay, I played the Dreamcast, I played the GameCube. The Steam version, it's fine. It's fine. But if you played the other ones, it's like, why couldn't you fix this? Like, I don't get, how did you fuck that up?
Yeah.
You had the groundwork. You didn't need to fuck this up. You know, it was a.
But they did it for
simple,
us.
easy HD port.
They could have. They didn't have to fuck it up, but they did it for us. They care.
They care. Sega cares to fuck it
Yeah.
up for us.
Great. Speaking of Sega caring, it's time for the main event. Where's Mark
Yep,
Henry when I need him?
I got the direct up here, and I got all the games listed.
Don't worry. And
I found a link also with Polygon that has all the
Yeah,
stuff and things.
that's what I got on screen.
I just went straight to the video source.
I'm not doing that. Disclaimer, I say it every time. I don't watch directs. I don't watch any of these news conferences because everyone recaps it anyway, and I got better things to do.
See,
so
me and Kev are like different on that because like I love watching these things. Like, no, it's not what I don't just sit here and only watch it. I'll be multitasking. But like I don't know why, just something about watching the announcement. Like, even though I thought this direct was, spoilers, overall not great, I still had fun watching it. Like, it's one of those weird things that like I just get enjoyment out of it. So that's why
I was streaming during it. I had static recapping.
I mean, the thing is, for me, it works for me because, you know, you get a reaction. Like, you're not gonna lie, you might want to check out my reaction because I had 2 very big moments. It was hilarious.
Well, we'll see when we get there.
Well, you'll have to guess. I'm not gonna tell you which games. You'll have to guess which 2 got my attention. Which 2?
It was Hentai Girl 3. Coming to the eShop, baby. Let's go.
There actually is a game on the eShop called Hentai Girl.
Oh, I'm aware. Yeah. Somebody at Nintendo is getting paid to not look those over.
A-tier game, bro.
Yeah. All right. Game. We'll start off with Grounded for Switch. Oh God, I don't want to hear your voice.
Fucking paid.
I thought I did. Grounded for Switch. The whole big rumor was that Xbox games were coming to Switch and Xbox is dead and they're not making consoles anymore. Clearly confirmed by this. I don't give a damn about Grounded. If somebody does, cool.
It definitely looks like a game that I know a lot of people like. To me, it looks like a game that will come out. If it's decent, people will like it, and then Kev will be like, you know what, this actually looks kind of interesting.
No, it's been out. That's the thing. So like, I feel like this is a Game Pass thing.
This is a game that's been out on Xbox, and like I said, they're taking Xbox games that are already out and putting them to Switch and other consoles.
Four of them.
I thought it was coming out soon.
There are people that like this.
This one is coming out soon. This one is next month, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, if I got it.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm gonna like I don't want to be a Switch hater, but like I don't see it running well on Switch because there's a lot of things going into it. I don't know.
April.
Yeah. Sure, if you care about survival craft, I don't do survival craft, so this didn't do anything for me. Well, didn't do it for me then, didn't do it for me now.
I mean, I feel like because of the fact that Minecraft is actually very popular on the Switch, and this is the kind of style of gameplay I feel like would fit better with the Switch. It just has an art style that feels like it's more of a Nintendo than Xbox. So this might be a way to for people to get into the game, and it makes sense for Xbox to venture out to like Nintendo or something else because their sales in Japan are abysmal, like really fucking bad. This is why they're trying so hard to get Square Enix games and stuff. Like now, Visions of Mana and stuff like that is coming to Xbox and stuff like that. Right. So it makes sense what they're trying to do.
Did they say what they're going to charge for this? Because like, I feel like a free to play model is like the way to go.
I can quickly look it up for you, but I believe it's 60. But give me one moment here.
See, I wouldn't do that. While you do that.
I'll let you know.
Something called Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist, which is a sequel to a game that I never heard of, but I put on my wish list when Static told me about it.
Not an Aren game.
Really?
Game.
Was it a platformer?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Metroidvania. That's why I cared about it. So,
there's no port price yet. There's no price. They just did an announcement trailer of it. I'm gonna guess.
What's it a sequel to, Chaz?
It's to Ender Magnolia. Oh, okay. But it's a Metroidvania, so I'll probably end up trying it if it's on sale enough. But
it definitely gives me Hollow Knight vibes.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Ender Lilies, that's what it was called. Thank you. Sorry. Ender Lilies are cool. And you're riding a wolf, so thank you, Zelda. But yeah, I don't know. It's not that it doesn't excite me. It's just like I'm not gonna. My panties aren't wet. Let's put it that way.
It looks gorgeous though.
Those look pretty.
It's just not my style of game that I'd play. So
yeah,
not for Aren.
Yeah.
We got A Ranger, a role puzzling adventure.
It's coming to Netflix.
Yeah, cool. Great. I don't know. I mean, little puzzle game, I guess.
I feel like if like I had this on Steam and I was trying to waste like 10-15 minutes, this looks like a type game that I would play on like my Steam Deck for Like it's just kind of like a weird little puzzle game. I'm like, I would try this.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different style of puzzle game that you don't see too often. So
Yeah.
that might kind of like shed some light with it because it definitely does look unique. For me, I'm not a puzzle type gamer, so this is definitely not in my area. But I give props for trying to
I love
innovate
new
puzzle
idea.
games.
Yeah, I like new ideas for puzzles. So this is totally something I would try. Now, I'm
It
not
looks
saying I would
cool.
play it all the way through, but
It
it's
does
definitely something
look
I'd be
really
like,
cool, but I mean, from the people that made Braid, so no wonder the art looks really
Yeah.
good.
But it's for somebody.
Yeah.
So I would try it. There's that.
Looks
Hello
interesting.
Galaxy.
Looks very interesting.
We got the game, the best name ever, Unicorn Overlord.
What a weird title.
I am
Team-
not a fan of what this game looks like personally. It's a vanilla
Team behind,
game.
yeah, it's vanillaware. I like the 2D
Fire
HD thing
Emblem
going
has
on.
looking.
I like
but-
the art, but anyone who says anything like it's just I don't know. It just doesn't look like, as the resident like tactics player, it just doesn't look fun to me. Like there's nothing about the gameplay that like I'm really enjoying. It's not a
Skip.
blanket. It's like a homemade type Snuggie type thing. My mom made it.
Aw.
Yeah. They've displayed 3 different art styles in 20 seconds of trailer. Yeah, it is a lot of art style. I don't know. I might wait and see, but I don't.
There's
it
a
doesn't,
demo out for it if you really want to try
Yes,
it.
there is a demo. A lot of these games did come out with demos, which is nice.
Because like I've been watching Unicorn Overlord since it's been announced. Because I'm very much like I was very much intrigued, but everything I've seen and like I'm out now.
I don't blame you. I mean,
So-
obviously for me, tactical kind of goes the same thing with RPG, so I'm out.
Tactics
lot.
is my shit. Like beside like it's literally tactics games and JRPGs are my 2 favorites. Thank you Fire Emblem. Praise be Fire
yeah,
Emblem.
I heard you like those or something. Nerd.
I only have a couple thousand hours into 3 houses. No big deal.
Yeah, big deal. Monster Hunter Stories, which was a 3DS game, is coming to Switch, which is confusing because the second one was on Switch. So, Monster Hunter Pokemon.
I want to play this because like I like a lot of concepts behind Monster Hunter, but like the gameplay and stuff, like it's fun to kind of play with friends, but like I don't want to play it myself. But this looks more up my alley.
Yeah, this is I mean, it looks cool. I actually wanted to play this, but I just, now that I stream stuff, if I can't do that as well, like playing only on a 3DS does not appeal to me right now. So yeah, I don't know. It looks cool enough. I would like to try it. I was thinking about just jumping to 2, but
I hear
there's
you
that.
can. I hear there's no reason
You can, yeah, they're self-contained stories, I think.
Yeah, they're self-contained stories from what I remember hearing.
Yeah.
So they have no interest to me.
Oh,
They seem up my alley, so
yeah.
Not for me.
this one shocked me. I was genuinely shocked because I had no clue.
This one definitely came to a shock for me. I did not see this one coming back. Like I thought this was like, it was cool for its time period, but I didn't know there was enough like
Yeah. I didn't think people cared enough about it's Disney's Epic Mickey, which is getting rebrushed, sure.
It looks like I mean I never like I think I owned the Epic Mickey game, but I never played it. I only own it because there was like a weird like not collector's edition, but like a big box edition version. I don't know.
A paintbrush.
I have it.
Paintbrush.
Well, yeah. It was like on sale at like Best Buy or something for like $15, and so I just bought it. I think it's still sealed. I don't think I ever even opened it.
Mine's still sealed too. But at this point, I'll probably just keep that sealed and
then eventually try this. Yeah.
I would try this
what I was
now.
thinking, too. I was like, eventually I might as well just get this and.
This game will be on all consoles. By the way, this is not just Nintendo Switch.
I'll get on whatever.
Yeah, on PC.
So PS5, Series X, it's coming to all of them. It's just Nintendo got the first announcement, which makes sense because it was first on the Wii.
This is the one thing I'm personally excited for. And
So I didn't understand if this was a new game or a DLC. I didn't understand.
It's a DLC.
Royal. It's not DLC. It's a It's how Persona like Atlus released
Royal,
Persona 5, then Royal, Persona 4.
Okay.
This is going to be that. But the reason I'm excited is SMT5 was Switch exclusive.
We should probably say it's SMT5
is
Vengeance.
This is going to be on everything.
Oh, really?
And when you start the game, you can either play SMT5 original or Vengeance, which is going to like change the story as you go along. You can choose which one you play.
Okay.
Is this better than 3?
I haven't played 5 because I don't play Switch that often.
Like I
Gotcha.
bought it and then I just never got to it. So like
I was
now I'm just
surprised
gonna
that
wait
it
and
was
play it on
Switch
PC.
exclusive.
This is what I'm excited for.
There you go.
Yeah, I tried
This is the one I
Nocturne.
got excited.
Nocturne didn't rock my socks off.
I don't think they're gonna be like this one. So this one was very mixed for people because like this one actually had more of a story than most of them because like they all have stories, but like the story is not the reason you play SMT games. SMT games are about the combat. They're
an
the
RPG.
yes, the SMTs are known like they're supposed to be a little bit harder, but they're the one of the few franchises where like debuffs work on bosses. Like
Oh, yeah,
you're
that's right.
supposed to use debuffs on bosses, and like
Mm.
the gameplay is what people play SMT for. The story
Gotcha.
is usually secondary, and this one had more of a focus on the story compared to some of the other SMTs. They've been going in that direction as they've been coming out. Like 4 also was a bit more of a story. I think Nocturne is the one. 3 is the one that started that trend, but yeah, no, I'm excited for this. I like Nocturne, but I definitely think this with the quality of life and being on everything is gonna be I'll be getting this. This is one that I think this is the one thing that I was like, hell yeah, this is what I want. Just the
So
fact
Chad,
that 5 is gonna be on everything.
yeah,
There
so
you
Chad
go.
said there's
So
supposed to be
if you-
quality of life features. People are pissed on forums because they aren't adding quality of life to the original. Yeah, that's how they sell you the new game.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Yeah,
literally what they
buy the
do.
new game. That's what
They-
they're gonna do.
That's what Atlus does all the time. This is
Yeah.
Atlus's thing. Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 3, Persona 3 Fez, Persona 4, Persona 4 Golden.
It's like
what they
Street Fighter
do.
with Capcom. Don't fix it.
SMT4,
Get a new
SMT4 Apocalypse.
Oh.
They've been doing this for years. If you
HD
don't know
remix.
that Atlus is going to do this, then you're just either dumb or it's your first Atlus game.
So I'd like to reinstate that you should just not buy games at launch because look what happens every time.
Yeah, that
should know better by now.
actually a pretty good statement. Like
Especially
unless you
Atlus
know,
games.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm
No,
gonna
should know better.
I would agree with that statement.
I am
No.
I am one of the biggest Atlas marks out there, and I will stand by like if you're not sure, just wait. They're gonna do a big version that has quality of life and better stuff, more stuff
Game
added.
of the Year edition,
And
basically.
they're going to have a bunch of DLC in the base game. Because
Right.
they are the kings of microtransaction DLCs for costumes and random bullshit personas from other games in their
Yup.
Persona game. And usually the one that comes out second has all the original DLC in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like Persona 5 Royal has all the DLC of all the Persona 4 and 3 personas that were in Persona 5 Vanilla.
Hell yeah. Well, go on.
Oh, I find it weird that in the title there for that it says Xbox Series One. Like, shouldn't it just say Xbox One?
I think it's
and
series
Xbox
/1 because
Yeah.
then they have to do Series X, Series S, Series.
Well, no, but then they have. If you look at the title again on that, it says Xbox Series One and then X slash. It looked really weird.
Oh
They
yeah,
put
it does.
commas.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good job,
Fair.
Alice. I just saw that
Mistranslation.
weird.
we got something that I kind of care about: the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, which I do care about because it's going to get online, which is
64
sick.
players online.
The only thing I'm curious about, like, because, like, for me, I'm excited because, like, I've wasted so much time in these games back in the day.
Yeah.
But, like, if people who, like, non-console people have been able to do this forever, like, this is on Steam already. So I am
think-
excited for people for consoles because now they can, like, really play. But you like, me and Chris have played this on Steam multiple
So
times.
Chaz just kind of maybe answer a question. They updated the Steam versions for free already. So like, if you already have the originals, do they just go? Like, I want to know that because I was thinking about getting them.
Usually do, so I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah. So
Like,
now
it's
like
a lot of Skyrim stuff, they literally just upgraded for free, and a lot of those,
Yeah.
a lot of these games they do that.
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
Quake did it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. Yeah, I wouldn't be
let me
surprised.
see Steam.
Um,
Oh, is it already? So you can already get it? Oh no, you can't. Coming March 14th.
no, March 14th. March 14th.
Right. Oh, it's deck verified, baby. Let's go.
Oh,
Well,
there
you know
you
where
go.
I'm getting it.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
I
it doesn't
definitely
surprise me
understand
if
why
it's coming to
people.
the Switch. It doesn't surprise me. It should be verified.
I
easily,
definitely understand why people are excited. But for me, it's like, I mean, if I really wanted to play this, I already could.
Right.
But it is good.
For me, it is a pretty big deal because of the fact that, like I said, I grew up all on Nintendo. My brother had a PlayStation, but you know, when you got a brother who has something, they won't let you play it too much.
Yeah.
So
I
I
did
never
have one
really
of
got
those.
to experience. I never really got to experience these games. I got to experience a lot of my Star Wars games on the GameCube, which were great. Rogue Squadron, hell fucking
Solid
yes,
game,
don't
yeah.
deny it. But now I finally get to experience it, and the fact that I'll be able to play this game portably and stuff like that—that's a huge factor. Now, my question with this game is, if they're gonna have 64 players online, and they're putting this on everything, so
Is it
it's
gonna be
on all
crossplay?
platforms? What's the crossplay gonna be? And will it come to the Switch version? Because that might make a difference on where I get this.
The
If
other
it's
cool thing
crossplay,
is
I wouldn't
they're
get it on
adding
Switch.
they're adding bonus heroes and maps
I would still
apparently.
get it on Switch.
And
At that
Kit
point.
Fisto, the green goat, is going to be in it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Is Mace
That's my
Windy in
dream.
it though?
He's always
Yes,
been
Mace
in it.
Windu is in it. Yes.
All right, that's all I care
All the
about.
main characters have been in it forever, brother.
I was just wanted to say Mace Windy because it's the greatest.
The worst character in Star Wars
Why do you hate him so much?
because he's
Because you
garbage.
gotta say F word in it.
Because he's literal garbage, and he killed Jango Fett and deserves to die.
Yeah, whatever. Overrated character. South Park Snow Day, which is not news, so I mean, cool that it's on the direct, but like,
I mean, I guess people were curious how it would run on the Switch because it was announced for Switch. I guess they were surprised to see it. Like,
I just don't like that they're not doing the show art style. Yeah, I don't hate the graphics,
Yeah.
but like, it gives me N64 vibes.
oh my god, I know. Like, are we gonna be able to piss on a snowball, throw at some turkeys? Because if they don't make a reference to that at all, then this is an epic fail.
Yeah,
Not for
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but like, I still gotta try Fractured Butthole.
I was like,
I
I
gotta
like
play
Stick of
both of them still.
I
gotta
like
play
Stick
the
of Truth. Stick of Truth was amazing. Fractured Butthole, it doesn't keep my attention. I've tried it 3 times now, and I always lose like halfway through. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's still a good game. I'm not gonna be here and be like, oh, it's a bad game. But
Oh, this is a co-op game. Oh.
Yes, it is a
but
co-op.
that's what I'm saying. Like Snow Day is completely different, and that's why it's not for
Oh.
me. Like I'm not interested in the game.
I'm very curious. It would probably be one that maybe I might pick up on sale and try, but
Yeah.
or if there's a demo, I'll kind of.
I think it's gonna be 40 on release. Also, like it's not gonna be full.
No, I think it's even cheaper than that. I think it's 30.
Well, find out.
Yeah.
Sword Art Online. Does anyone care?
No, let me check.
I love Sword Art Online, but I'm not intrigued by this game at all.
Well, okay then.
Seen so far.
Yeah, I don't.
Shit though.
I don't care anything about Sword Art Online. So, all right, moving on. Gundam Breaker 4, which I don't necessarily care about. If you want to build Gundams and fight them, you
I
can.
guess. Not for me again.
I had a feeling you
for
would
the
like
Gundam
this.
people. I said it's cool for the Gundam people, but I surprisingly was never into Gundam. It just wasn't my thing.
Oh.
I'm one of the few people that just don't super care about big mechs in most of my animes and shit.
Yep.
What am I looking
Even
at
the
here?
Switch version is $30. I just had.
All right.
confirmed.
Yep.
Yeah, so like
$30 on Steam.
that also like I'm glad it's cheaper, but that also gives me less hope for like me wanting to play it personally.
Yeah, why are they making it so
understand
cheap?
that,
People who are
because with
excited.
$30, you're kind of worried that how good is this? You know,
Yeah.
people like to put price tag with it equals a good game, which is kind of not a smart thing to do because there's some really good games that are not
Oop.
very expensive either. So it's kind of like a mixed bag when you do something like that.
Don't mind me. I'm fixing things.
No worries.
So you're
So
not sharing your screen anymore. Too.
No, Chrome was slowing down my computer a lot, so I'm fixing it.
okay. So yeah, Snow Day is on my radar, but it's like way in the back. Like I'll look into it later on, but it's not like one I have to go out and get today or anything like that.
Yeah, that's
Chrome was
where I'm
annoying.
at. It's like I agree that like you shouldn't worry about the price tag in some sense, but also if the price tag is cheaper, they put less money into it, and it's kind of like I'm in a spot where it's like I want it to be good, but it's also I'm already not super into the gameplay style.
Right.
So like now that the price tag's cheaper, also I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait till it's out for a while.
I'm definitely I'm gonna
Maybe
wait.
try it.
Yeah, I'm going to. But the Gundam Breaker, I'm interested in. I have Damon X Machina. I like that. So I am actually very curious about Gundam.
Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. I care about this because I've always liked Monkey Ball while not playing very many of the games. But cool Monkey Ball.
Monkey Ball is, I don't know. I've never,
This
I
is
never
a
could get
Switch
into it.
exclusive, by the way, too. This is not coming to other platforms. This is only going to become the Switch.
That's neat.
Like,
Yeah, no,
the
I
idea is
like
cool,
Monkey
but
Ball.
it's just not for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I played the shit out of this on GameCube. Like
this looks fun.
This was amazing on the GameCube. So instead of remaking now, like, because that's what they've been doing for the past few Monkey Ball games, is they've been just rehashing the old ones. So this is the first new
one.
Monkey Ball game, and now they're adding this 16-player online Fall Guys type.
That looks that could be kind of cool.
I think that fits the game from what I understand, though, pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely. This one is probably closer to a day one pickup, and I even had my wife watch the direct after I did when she came home, and this was on her. She's giving me that look, like, hint, hint, buy this fucking game. Yeah. So I have a feeling that one will probably be one of the first ones I buy. But hey, I mean, I guess that's cool that Sega is still doing some things with Nintendo there. So Switch exclusive. I mean, I guess it'll give it a chance, but. Yeah,
you want to know where I played Monkey Ball the most? An iPod Touch.
iPod.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was actually kind of cool. World of Goo 2. I don't care. Do you?
I mean, you had to play the Wii a lot because that's where it came from. It was a WiiWare game.
Yeah, I don't know. This is sure a game.
It's very one of those obscure niche games and stuff, and if you played a shit ton of Wii like I did, then that's why you're gonna know about this game. And it's a easy reason why they put it in the Nintendo Direct, because Nintendo, would remember this one, and this is coming to other consoles. It's just having this is just a limited time exclusive launch for the Switch. Gotcha. So even though it says exclusive, this will be coming to other platforms.
Limited time.
And they're having the 4-player multiplayer that's exclusive to the Switch. So
Chad says, wasn't the original Goo World a game Sony turned down? I don't know. I wasn't there. Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. I never played a Fantasy Life.
Another 3DS game.
This looks like a game Nitro would play. It looks very Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing type gameplay. So
yup, it sure is. Skippy would play it. There you go.
There's like combat and stuff too. Like it looks like a very much like a Nitro would definitely want this.
The whole gimmick of them is that, like, while it's an RPG, you could absolutely not do the RPG stuff. You could just be a lumberjack. Like, you could just be a chef. Like,
and that's why a lot of people like this style of game, is you literally can just do what you want. There's multiple jobs in the game and stuff, and yeah, I think it's for people. I think there's definitely people who are going to be excited about this. Not for me, but
I just think it looks like a 3DS game.
There's a chance that we might get it for a Nitro.
Neat. For those that want it, neat.
Yeah, October 10th. That's like that was probably the weirdest one for me, because they said the first half, and then that's the one they showed. Oh yeah, coming out in October. It's like, that's not the first half.
And then
weird.
Game of the year, Crab Souls, bro. I'm into Crab Souls. I'll play this. I don't even care about Souls. It looks sick as hell.
This game looks fun, and I'm not really into the whole Souls like thing. Like that,
I hate Souls games.
I tried Bloodborne once because my friend had it, and
that's unfortunate. Sorry you did that.
The game pissed me off. But
yeah,
I'm gonna try this one and see if I can try to get something done with it, because I suck at those Souls games. I suck. I will admit, I suck at them.
Yeah,
but I want to try this one. This one looks really, really fun, and it definitely.
Oh, Game Pass, baby! Oh, blessed be.
Okay, I'm not. Sorry,
blessed be that Game Pass.
Game Pass then, because I gotta see if I'm gonna enjoy it. So I'll probably play that one on Game Pass. Chaz, I found the price for you for the Monkey Ball. It's $50, but Sega games get really cheap on Switch.
Yeah,
really cheap. Especially all the other Monkey Ball games, you get them like $15. So just wait on it a little bit, but it's coming out as $50, as I just checked.
Yeah. This one I saw a while ago, but I guess it's cool that it's in the Switch if you want to play it there. Penny's Big Breakaway. I think the Sonic team made this.
Yes,
which
Sonic Mania
seems
yes.
Yeah, so I mean, it looks cool. I would try it.
Definitely get that Sega Saturn vibe from it. Definitely.
Yeah.
Sonic Mania team working on it.
Yes, they did.
So that seems super neat.
It makes sense them working on it in this style of game. Like it it plays.
Yeah.
It plays.
It's coming to it's coming to all platforms, but this definitely feels like this one probably will sell better on the Switch.
I got on my Steam Deck wish list right now. So
Yeah.
that's probably where
But
I'll
yeah,
do that.
I mean, I know 3D platforms are a hit and miss, but Sonic Mania team did an amazing job of 2D. Now I guess it's time for them to see if they can pull off the 3D and using a new character, and we'll
Yeah,
see.
I hope they do well.
It looks good. It looks really good, and it looks like it's going to play very well. So I'm not too worried about it. But hey, you'll get it on whatever console you want. So
Suika game
S tier
multiplayer mode.
Suika.
I don't know what
Let's
that is.
go.
I
Suika's
don't
the
care.
watermelon
it's
game.
a
The
puzzle
watermelon
game
game.
that I just heard about, so I don't know too much
Yeah.
about it.
Suika is
either.
literally watermelon in Japanese.
Okay.
But yeah,
Pepper grinder.
it's the watermelon game where like you basically match fruits to make bigger fruits, and then
Oh,
eventually
that
you-
game.
like
Okay,
the
cool.
Tetris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Pepper grinder.
This looks cool.
I love Devolver, so this looks cool for me. Aaron's
Oh yeah,
gonna hate it.
Devolver they do some amazing work. Yes.
Yeah. I do love me some
This looks
Devolver.
cool.
This is
This
me
definitely
watching Kev eventually play this on Steam. This is
Yeah,
not
I see this being on his list. I see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it already was. That's the thing. So like,
I'm
not
not
a bad thing. I'm happy it's in a Nintendo Direct for people who play Nintendo, but like a lot of these games I saw like other places, so I was like, okay, neat.
So this is gonna be only Steam and Nintendo Switch. So
Yeah.
you want
Pocket Card Jockey, that's coming out.
another 3DS game.
Yeah, Pentiment, which Pentiment is a game I use as an example of why the Game Award timing is dumb, because this came out like I think at the end of 2022, and people were like, "Oh, Game of the Year!" IGN and GameTime and Polygon, all those like, "This game is so great. It's a shame it missed the cutoff." So I was like, "Okay, cool. So it should be in next year's discussion." And then it never was, because the Game Awards are in November, which is fucking stupid, and that's why I don't take them seriously. Not only that, it's just a game I don't care about also, but whatever.
The graphic style looked interesting to me, but I don't see myself picking it up. But if you do want it's out now.
Yep.
Switch.
It's on Game Pass as well, baby.
Game Pass.
And then games coming to Switch Online, which, again, this is kind of where nostalgia was hitting people. Like, again, remember when it was good.
Remember when it's good. It's never going to come back.
It sure won't. Like, people were acting like this was like, I saw the crazy people be like, that's it, Xbox dead. We're games on Switch, Xbox dead, because it's a war out there.
Xbox is not dead.
Shut up, it is. What was it? Killer Instinct, which, yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't on there already. Snake Rattle and Roll, which is kind of a cool game. What else is it?
I'm excited to try that one. I've never tried that one. RC Program I've tried. Yeah.
RC Program's good. Battletoads in Battle Maniacs.
Haven't played that one, so
Sure is. And then Killer Instinct.
Shit ton out of Killer Instinct, so I'm very happy about that.
Oh, Blastcore. That was one I wanted to try.
Oh yeah,
I gotta put that on my list.
I was kind of surprised because I figured it was gonna be Killer Instinct Gold that was gonna come. So I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do Gold.
Which is good because Killer Instinct is better than Killer Instinct Gold. But
is it?
That's good. But I was kind of surprised.
Corpse. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, cool. These exist. I'm not gonna say no to more NSO games. Well, I haven't tried this Battletoads, but Battletoads 1 sucks, and I will stand by that.
I mean, it just makes sense because of the fact that this whole Xbox Nintendo kind of partnership, kind of like hidden underneath that they have going on right now. It just makes sense to get these games back on Nintendo. It's just mind blowing. You just never thought you're gonna see GoldenEye ever come back again.
Then nobody cared about it after.
I care about it. Fuck you.
Okay, you care. You care about it, but I'm just saying. I always laugh at people like
it's
shooter.
A lot of hate. Like I actually
shooter.
made an Ultimate Grinder episode that's in the works right now about it with One Up John, where we're talking about GoldenEye. So that'll be fun.
No, Squid. Don't give me this. Hold on. I know Kev didn't care about after. Bullshit. Everyone used to talk about GoldenEye was the greatest shooter ever. It came out and everyone went, maybe not, because these controls are bullshit and bad. I stand by it.
Splitters is better GoldenEye.
Time Splitters is always better.
About the controls, but they could fix it. That's what even irritates me.
Yeah, you could play it on the Xbox, where I did.
Splitters is better GoldenEye, and I will stand by that forever.
That's true. That is actually a fact.
I did get Time Splitters on the GameCube, so yeah.
Time Splitters is literally one of my favorite games. Like the Time Splitters 3, like just give me Time Splitters 4, just please.
But I mean, this is awesome, and I'm gonna say this now. Now it makes sense to me because everyone's like, just bring Rare Replay to the to Switch. I can see why they're doing it this way because with the Rare Replay you couldn't play online. So this is a way that you could play these games with your friends online. So honestly, this is a better way, and just bringing them out here and there and stuff. And hopefully this will mean some of the actual Nintendo rare ones like Diddy Kong Racing, Donkey Kong 64, I'm sure is going to be coming soon enough. I mean, it was on the Wii U, so I could see that one coming soon enough.
Oh yeah, it wasn't weird. All right, what was it? It was this is the last thing.
Shocked me that this was like the last announcement. Honestly,
I know. I think it shocked a lot of people because it was so calm and stuff. Like, this is an interesting way to end it. Usually they end on
some type of hype announcement is usually the last thing. It's weird.
Some people believe that they should have
Time splitters
switched the rare stuff in this. Like, this should have been the second to last, and then the rare stuff should have been. But I can see why they did it this way because Endless Ocean has been dormant since the Wii. So
yeah, and then I saw people being like, Nintendo never goes back to their old franchises, and then they did, and people were like, well, what the fuck is this? Like, hey, not everything's gonna be for you, Chief.
People bitch about it, but then when they do it, then they're pissed off.
Not this one, not the one that I care about. I mean,
fucking win.
Yeah, this one not for me. I'm not gonna play Endless Ocean, but cool.
I have it on the Wii. It'll probably be one of those again that I'll probably wait a little bit for, but
wait, I saw people emoting
Nintendo and stuff like that. This one won't go on sale as much.
Yeah, dude, you can dance underwater, bro.
Can I underwater gritty? That's all I care about.
But I'm actually very curious about this one. Like, I have it on the Wii, so I'm curious. And 30-player online, that's kind of cool.
I don't know. It looks like neat to go explore.
Yeah.
Sure. Did I play Future Perfect on stream? I did a long time ago, Aaron. Yes.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember that.
Okay.
There was one section you struggled with real hard.
Yeah. The one more thing that was kind of shitty, and I'll answer the Squid thing in a second. Unless Aaron wants to type
I think
out.
Future Perfect's pretty much on everything now, isn't it?
It is not available on Steam, but you can get it on Xbox Store. Yeah. I don't know about PlayStation Store.
I think it's on
PlayStation Store. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because I don't know if Microsoft owns that studio. Anyway, the last thing that I thought was hilarious but also embarrassing is that they put out Mother 3. Finally, guys. Mother 3's on NSO.
Xbox One, PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube.
Yeah, so you can get on the Xbox Squid. But yeah, it was so dumb that Mother 3 was announced, but not for America. And like, I don't get it. And then people are still out there being like, well, there's some content in that game that could be taken offensively in America because they say bad words. If only there was some like, rating system for how appropriate a game was for people. Well, it's fucking dumb.
It's not even just the rating and stuff like that, but the problem is, I mean, it makes a good point because people are too goddamn sensitive these days. So
there's a game called Saints Row that exists with a purple flopping dildo that you can use as a weapon, and it's on the Switch. Don't give me that.
That was a little while ago. Hold on a second. That was a little
fucking
while ago.
Yeah, and it still came out before Mother 3 came out again. It's fucking dumb. And then I saw people being like, oh, well, if you really cared, you could download an emulator and then download the translation and then patch it. Why? Bro, just fucking put it out.
Patches, as someone who's used a lot of translation patches, because Fire Emblem, the first half of the franchise isn't in the West, I shouldn't have to do that. Just bring it over.
Just fucking do that. And there's no reason
maybe this is a hint that it will happen. I mean, we've seen a lot of these cases, but I'm going to be honest with you.
It's a hint that it's not.
Nintendo does have a knack for just bringing the game over to the US just the way it was. Like, especially Nintendo Switch Online, there's not been too many games that have actually had a translation and stuff like that. Like, if you go to the Super Nintendo section of there, you'll see some games from the Super Famicom, and they didn't do any changes. So
so they could have just easily popped it on there.
It's going to come to the US eventually, but I'm having that feeling that they're not going to translate.
I'm going to promise you it's 100% not, and it's dumb that they won't. So that was my laughing stock at the end of that. I was like, great, I'm glad.
If you do know Japanese or whatever, and you don't really care about that, if you have another email, make a Japanese account, and you still get to play it with your regular Nintendo Switch online.
Just go learn Japanese, and then you can finally play Mother 3 officially.
That's what I've been working on. So thanks.
There you go.
I'm
fucking
on there.
Get your hooked on Fox.
Yeah. All right. So if I had to list this direct, D, I care about Monkey Ball kind of.
Fair enough.
Like nothing about this. I was like,
ooh. I care about is SMT5.
And then Battlefront, like, fine, but it's coming everything else. Like, I don't think it needed to be in the. I mean, it's cool that it's in the direct, but like, it's not accompanied by anything else I just love.
Okay.
So,
Dan,
D.
what do you think? You got a D?
I don't know. I'll say C just because like it was fine. There was no big announcement in my opinion, that really like set it up, but it wasn't like the worst thing ever. I still personally think the farming sim one was better because there was at least
Hell yeah, dude.
there was like some art. I need to go look at that. There was like it was like either like an atelier or something like that I really liked that was on there, and I was like, that's a big announcement, and was excited.
I was so pissed off for that farming direct, man. I was one of those.
There was I remember there being like, I can't remember what it is now, but there was like 2 games on there that I liked. This one only had 1, so I'm saying that one's better. But
I mean that's fair enough. I mean, one thing I could say about this one, especially as for partner directs, because I don't grade the partner directs on the same scale as the regular directs because they're
that's valid.
So I say for this one, I give it a B because of the fact that they did show and this is how I kind of rate it. Like, I do kind of go on my personal basis, but at the same time, I also go on the general, like, how much did they like spread it out so that someone can find something that they can enjoy? You know, that was my idea behind it, and I feel like that there was at least one thing on there that everyone should be able to find to enjoy. Like you did, you found SMT5. And Kev was interested in Monkey Ball. So I think that just proves my point there in that regard. So in my idea, it's a B. But if I was compared it to like actual real like full blown Nintendo Directs, maybe like a C- or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty
which is what I was putting it towards, is like
Yeah.
all directs on.
Kev, because you know me decently, which 2 games did you think I freaked out with in my live reaction to it?
I'm gonna say this again, go with everything. I know it's your thing. I couldn't even think of something that blew your mind. Like, and I respectfully, I get you gave it a B. I have no idea where. So I'm gonna guess maybe Monster Hunter and Monkey Ball.
No, he said not Monster because he already said he didn't.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
I
I don't even know because I'm telling you, nothing.
Monkey Ball, I already forgot the list of games.
It was so unmemorable.
It was for him.
Oh, and then
How forgettable it was. I can't remember now.
Epic Mickey. I don't know. Epic Mickey.
Well, I'm scrolling through Gundam Breaker and Monkey Ball. Those are my guesses. Oh, or maybe the NSO stuff could also.
NSO was one. Yes,
the NSO could definitely have been one.
You gotta remember, I'm a
Goo.
huge retro gamer. I'm a
World
huge
of
retro
Goo
gamer.
and NSO. Those are my 2. World of
Which
Goo
one?
and NSO. World of Goo and NSO. Those are the 2 I'm guessing.
Okay. You got NSO correct. World of Goo was not. It was that one to me was oh cool. You know, like nice. World of Goo was not my
wait.
like.
That was your reaction. You were like, "Oh, cool, nice," because that doesn't sound like the blow up you made it sound out to be.
No, for World of Goo.
For World of Goo.
Oh, okay. My bad.
NSO, I flipped my script. What Up John? Like, let's put it like this: I yelled so loud that What Up John had to turn down his computer.
Yeah, I do that to him all the time. Get used to it.
Yeah. So yes, the NSO is 1, but you did not, and Monkey Ball was not. But Monkey Ball is on my radar, but it was not my blowout moment. No.
Battlefront.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. I knew it.
Yeah,
See,
because again, I never got to experience it, and it's something I did want to experience. And I do have the Battlefront on the PC through Steam, but I don't know why something's weird about it. It's just I can't.
PC gaming, am I right, guys? Am I right?
PC. It's just the way they ported it with the menus and stuff. The menus suck compared to the console
menu,
version.
the UI and stuff like that. It's complicated. The controller doesn't work easily. I can't get that shit to work right.
Just proving my points, man. I'm just telling you. Just let it go.
It was a hype moment.
It's because it's an old game on PC. It's completely different. It's no.
Don't you give me that? Because everyone goes, "Oh, the PC is infinitely backwards compatible." You guys, you don't gotta worry about that.
Never
Y'all
heard
liars.
say that.
That is the number one argument here all the time.
No, the number one argument for me is mods. Mods infinitely make it better.
I can see the scrotum hairs on my character.
I could just totally see that it would have never came to Switch and stuff. Like I wouldn't have not been surprised like if Battlefront the Classics was announced and it was just coming to the PC, Series X, and PS5. So the fact that they thought like, hey, let's bring this to Nintendo because they never had it before, and Star Wars games have been doing incredibly well on the Switch. Like all the old
Future
ones
Perfect's
are
only $2
selling
right now.
very well. So it's not very surprising that they finally did it, but it was a moment for me because it's just now I finally get to play something that I've always wanted to play and never really got the opportunity. So yeah, I screamed at that one.
I got two things I want to end the direct on.
I just got excited because I clicked that link and saw the time Future Perfect.
Yeah, it's always on sale.
I might hook up my Series S today and buy it.
The two things I want to say about $2.
$2.
It's always cheap.
It's on sale right now.
$2 for on the Xbox. Yeah. So
I'll play it with you guys.
I don't know if it has online.
Yeah, I don't know if they added.
It says Xbox Live on there.
Yeah, but I don't know if it does. I never tried it.
Maybe,
but anyway,
might be at least the co-op stuff might be online.
Maybe.
I guess we'll have to take a look at that.
The co-op story mode is dope. I enjoy it.
I'll play with you guys. If you can.
It's good. We were talking about the Future Perfect if it has online. All right, two things before we end because I'm getting hungry. Number one, no Switch 2. Yeah, you guys all confirmed it. The whole internet confirmed that it was happening again. Every time the Switch 2 gets announced, y'all disappoint me ever since 2018. Here it is again.
Okay, so I'm gonna specifically say that no one said the Switch 2 was going to be announced during this direct because it was a partner direct, and you're just being Kev memeing.
No, I see it every fucking time. Every time there's a direct, they could say it's going to be a direct that is solely focused on like Hanafuna card DLC for Pokemon, and people be like, that means Switch 2's coming out because they wouldn't have that DLC if this like it's every fucking time.
Vocal minority doesn't like it's not the it's
but
not
you
not
know what
the
blows, you know what really blows my mind, the fact that I mean I know IGN can be stupid enough, but they really were stupid. They're saying the Switch 2 is delayed. I'm like, it's never been fucking announced yet. We know it's coming, but it has never been officially announced. So how is it delayed?
Yeah, no. It's simultaneously always getting announced tomorrow and always getting delayed.
Just because that there's a rumor and stuff like that does not mean it's delayed and stuff. People,
bro, there's been a rumor.
Wait till there's an official announcement and then talk about a delay. Like seriously, it pisses me off. Like people are getting that it's been delayed. I'm like, has it really?
Yeah. And then the second thing, I don't know what it is about Direct specifically, but people get themselves so hyped like they're going to see the next coming of Miyamoto, who is still here, by the way. Every director just like, my dreams are about to be fulfilled. I am about to literally see the face of Christ when this direct happens. And then like
Miyamoto's gonna come and baptize you.
Yeah, like he's gonna come and kiss me personally on the lips every direct. I'm like, dude, just calm down. Like, it's just a business thing. Like they don't I think people think they announce directs when they have something to blow your mind. Which is like, these are what we're working on, guys. That's it. Like, just calm it down a little bit every direct.
You're not wrong about that. Especially, I don't get why people were so shocked about this because usually the January, February, and March direct they do are not really big ones. These are ones that, I mean, it's the only beginning of the year.
The only reason I love the beginning of the year ones is usually that's when they announce a Fire Emblem is one of the first 3 directs.
Yeah, that's for you.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm waiting for. I was like,
that's the thing. They're on a pattern.
Like I know a lot of times it's like they won't announce that partner direct, but because it's like Intelligent Systems is considered a partner, I was really, really hoping for some type of Fire Emblem announcement during this, but I also figured they wouldn't. They'd probably wait for it. Since Fire Emblem's become one of their bigger franchises, it'd probably be during a normal direct.
Yeah, I mean, and then that's why people are like, what about Endless Ocean? Because that was on Nintendo. Actually, the company is called Eureka, and they are former Capcom employees.
Yeah.
So that is technically a partner. So there's some correction for you. Yes, Eureka is a partner, so that's why it was able to make it in. It is being published by Nintendo, but it is a partner.
I'm hungry. We got to get out of here. I'm being blunt. I'm hungry. Aaron, thank our patrons or something.
Thank these nuts in your mouth, bro.
Got him, dude. Sick.
These nuts.
Really Retrocast and Clepissimo the goats.
When tell them where you can find you, Aaron.
Find me at ARENNORMAN on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, I guess. But I do have a follow page, so like you can follow me. I'm not gonna add you as a friend if I don't know you. Sorry.
Sick.
Oh, dang, I was gonna add you as a friend.
Well, I know you.
I wasn't.
And there was another one. I forgot. Oh, Twitch. I don't use that. I forgot.
Yeah, sick. Good. Scoop.
But yeah,
Scoop,
then you can follow
quick
Kev at
ones?
Console Kev on all the gimmicks. And
Yeah, mostly. Scoot, where can we find you?
Scoot's got it.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitch, YouTube. I'm trying to get back into my YouTube content. Twitter is where you'll get all my announcements. I do have Instagram for stupid videos. Kev likes them. He thinks my shit is great.
You haven't been moved to my poop pile yet, so that's good news.
I haven't been made to the poop pile yet.
Don't jinx it, because you will. People get very excited when I tell that. Then they send me 4 reels a day. I'm like, you're in the poop pile now. So don't push it.
No, but I find the clever ones for you. I find the clever ones.
See, that's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, but mine, I send you gold. I'm like, no, you think you send me gold, kid. Everyone thinks they send me gold until I got 12 reels in my inbox and like, poop pile.
No, I already saw your post on Twitter about it. I'm very cautious about
people still do it. I appreciate your thoughts.
I listened to you.
Thank you.
I think Kev actually sends me more stuff than I send him, and he barely ever sends me anything.
So yeah,
I don't want to be in your
all
pile.
those under Chase and Scooter. I did switch everything over. I'm trying to get my YouTube content again, 2-year-old, and I'm working all by myself. So I don't have like an editor and stuff. I really would like to get one, but money. I don't have the money for that kind of thing. So it's just a one-team machine, a one-man team over here. So that stuff comes out. I'm excited to get the Ultimate Grinder going. That's going to be fun to talk about controversy. I'm working on getting Console Kev in an episode at some point.
I'm a big
Aren,
deal.
I would love to get you in one as well.
Hell yeah.
A topic that you're interested in. And
Aren smells, don't do it.
Weeb shit, bro. That's my shit.
Weeb shit. So we'll get that stuff going.
More Pokemans. I love me
more
some
Pokemon. I am gonna do another episode because it actually did pretty well because I talked about Mortal Kombat 1 on the Switch, and that was a nice and so I got to go back now with the patches to see how much they actually fixed in it. It should be interesting. So but yeah, I do not a lot of Nintendo, but I do venture out stuff, so you'll see a lot of random shit. And don't ask me about a time schedule and stuff because I will never fucking know, at least at this point. When you got a 2-year-old, nothing's confirmed anymore.
Heck. All right, food time. I'll see you guys later.
Nerds.
Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.
Scissor me, daddy.